Sportshedtv boys, we are back after the charity match. We spent so long, so many episodes, so much time on Instagram and TikTok talking about the charity match. It's done and dusted.
Yeah.
Thoughts, boys? How you all feeling?
Oh, relieved. I'm thriving after the charity match. It was such a successful day, and everyone out there enjoyed it. So yeah, it was great.
No, I think it was, look at the trophy, man.
We got the dub. We probably got to clean this actually.
We actually do. It has everybody's DNA on it.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
But yeah, like Adrian said, it's just exciting. It's over. We can look back and be like, we did that. And raise that, money for charity as well.
Exactly.
Body wise, I'm a bit better. My leg's still a bit sore. I cramped up bad. I think Chris from NRL Para Eels, when he landed on my ankle, and then I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We started with the hip, went down to the calf, and then when he landed on me, ankle, and I'm like, I should just chop off this right leg, eh? But seriously, got to stretch more and stress less next time. But
Yeah.
it's a good day. How are you? How did you pull up? Are you in?
Yeah. So it's 5 minutes in and out. But
On to the next game.
look, I came back for dinner and seen the whole team's got injured from the Marquis Foundation and Ronald McDonald House. So looking at Mahmoud and his brother,
Yeah.
couldn't even walk.
That was a dual package.
Yeah.
No, but thank God they're all right. They've reported back.
Oh yeah, we've
saying-
checked up on them. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've put up my hips actually. I feel like it's out of place.
Yeah, you would.
It's not there. With all the
Need to
running,
get
around,
physio
all the
today.
running around we all did before the game, I feel like that was the reason why we were cramping up.
Yeah.
Probably that, yeah.
Massive shout out to the captains, John Bernard, Shaq TV. Didn't a fantastic job. Huge shout out Shaq
Two great
TV. I'm gonna
guys.
pop his hat on, wear it for the rest of the episode.
Wow.
Shaq's obviously just a gentleman, from the get go. He sorted everything out with the match and things like that. Just absolutely awesome. He donated $1,000 to charity because he said, donate $10 for every try scored from the opposition or something like that. So he donated $1,000. The charity messaged us and told us to thank him, thank everyone. So we are, great stuff. And also John Bernard and his brother Nick selling their T-shirts for $10.
Yeah.
They brought 50. We got Shaq's hat, but we didn't manage to get their shirt. So hopefully we'll get one off them.
100%.
They sold out like hotcakes. I mean, sold all 50 of them, so that's $500 raised as well. So great job from both captains. The crowd, the fans, the sponsors, everyone played their part.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm glad it was a good day.
Yeah.
Well, what was just from the match? Let's just look at the back of the match. What do you reckon was the most exciting, or most exciting part in the match?
I think kickoff was most exciting, to be honest. I'll tell you why, because we got so excited that we butchered it. And then we had to call it back because the ref didn't blow his whistle. I thought that was pretty exciting. When it was 18-all, I was like, oh, wow. Then obviously, the try happened and things like that. I think the try wasn't the try to put us up. I think we were up 24. I remember I kicked the goal. We go 24-18.
Yeah.
Then that try happened. So I think we're up by 6 before that whole controversial try. So we were still winning, guys. So just settle down.
After I milked that penalty, I'm gonna put it out there. I didn't milk the penalty.
Josh Milk's penalty.
Josh
Okay.
milked the penalty.
I feel like the ref was shocking. He's not coming back next year. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
That ref, the first 15, he was full on
Shocking.
up their
Absolutely
side the
shocking.
first 15.
Yeah, I
Then
heard.
the next 15, he just completely
Disgusting.
switched.
Yeah.
And it was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, he's not coming back.
I think Bill Harrigan's got the gig.
Yeah, we
next
got Bill
year.
Harrigan next year. I don't care what anyone says. Really?
My favourite part, honestly, was surreal. I think was running out of the sheds.
Yeah.
Coming out to everyone just clapping, cheering, going crazy. And then once we got out there, we looked back, boys, and I just seen a full grandstand. Everyone's just going mental. I'm
Yeah, like,
like it's sunk in. I'm
crazy.
like, we just created this event. Like, it was, pretty surreal.
Jason David scoring. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The crowd, we couldn't help the crowd run on the field, but everyone was quite responsible and respectful, And then just seeing him carried and and he called us after and thanked us for the day and things like that. I just thought that was a special moment. He'll never forget that.
Yeah, well, I feel like just it all ended just with a good taste in our mouths. Where it was just really good and funny way to put it, but it's just that's how it really. When I went to the live stream with Blaze BKR, he said how did it feel. I had a beer in my hand. I said it really does taste good. That's what I said in live. So I'm gonna keep that stuck with me for a bit now. So
That's one way to put it.
It is.
I hope it was a good aftertaste, Josh. But no, it was great. And you know what else was great? There were no big egos. No one acted up. No one acted like they had more followers or less followers than anyone else. Everyone got on, and we got in the sheds at halftime. We all felt like mates, and we're all jing each other up again, oh boy, that was hectic.
Yeah.
And then even at the end of the game, half of us went out for dinner after. So, just overall, I just can't believe everyone was saying, congrats, ran a smooth day and things like that. But everyone had to play their part for it to be like that. I'm just so glad it happened and it's over and done with. And it went well.
Yeah,
Really
that's
went
the
well.
most important thing. And I think the best part about it is everyone was very easygoing. Everyone who partook in the charity match, every single player, they were so easy to get along with. They were so easy to cooperate with. And yeah, I think that's what made it really easy at the end of the day.
Even the helpers, like the presenters, the photographers,
Everyone.
everyone just, it seemed seamless from an outside perspective. Obviously, we know what it took to get it all sorted. But yeah, just massive shout out to everyone. Just thank you so much.
100%.
And now we're here for the footy season. But before we talk about the footy season, let's G it up a bit with Fanza. I'm going to pass the mic directly to Josh for this one.
Go Joshy boy.
We've happily partnered up with Fanza, which is sponsored by VB. And we're excited because, you know what, we think we're the best at tipping. I think the three of us together, we're pretty good at it.
Yeah,
We're pretty good.
When we
So-
put 3 minds together.
Yeah, so we're challenging all our fans. We think you should join our tipping competition with Fanza through the app. And our code is Sportshed. So
Very
join.
easy.
I think we've already got about 20 people in there. And it's
Yeah,
only been
wow.
it's only been up for an hour and a half. So join in, see if you can beat Sportshedtv because I think you wouldn't be able to.
I don't think you'll beat us.
But weekly prizes as well. I'll pass it back to Norman.
Yeah, and weekly prizes. I mean, you know, Fans, that's a great app. So basically, you pick what, you know, you put in your postcode, what area you're in, have a look what game's out there, select the game, you know, Roosters and Dolphins, and you live around the city. It'll show you all the pubs in the city that have that game, whether they have a big screen, outdoor parking, outdoor TV, anything like that. You pick it and you go there, and if you do your tip while you're there, you get a free VB schooner.
Mate,
So it's a
can't
freebie
get any
if you
better
get
than
your
that.
tips there.
Make sure you're over 18.
Yeah, make sure you got to be over 18. Download the Fanza app. It's VB NRL tipping through the Fanza app. Put the code Sportshed and you join our tipping comp. It's as simple as that. Prizes to be won every single week. So we're really keen for that.
Yeah. Good luck, everyone. And you won't be the Sportshedd boys, but
Yeah, I don't
see
think
how
you'll
it
beat
goes.
us.
Well, then, speaking about tipping, we should tell them our tips, our combined Sportshed tips. Well, I'll go through. I'll tell them our first three, and we'll pass the mic on.
Before that,
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
probably shout out our most popular segments back on Instagram.
Oh yes, yes.
NRL tips and bold predictions. It's back. So that's where we've got the individual tips and the individual bold predictions. If you get a bold prediction correct and the three of us are wrong, you win a prize. If a few people in the comment section get it right and we all get it wrong, we've got to distinguish. We'll put a poll in our story, see which is most bold, and you'll win. So prizes to be won every single week, and our individual tips are there. But now for the three of us, our tips. Boys, you can take it away.
Well, I'll name the game, and I'll get you two to switch between each other and name who we're going to tip. So brought to you by Fanza. We're going Para v Storm,
We're going Parramatta.
Warriors v Knights,
We're going the Warriors.
Panthers Broncos,
Penrith.
Manly Doggies,
The mighty Manly Sea Eagles.
Raiders Cowboys,
Cowboys, easy.
Sharks Rabbitohs,
Rabbits.
Dolphins Roosters,
Roosters, 13 plus.
Titans Tigers.
We've got the Tigers here.
Well, there it is. Thank you to Fanza. Tip against us. Now, boys, why did we pick these teams? So that, wasn't all of us.
Let's go through it, boys. Let's
One
go
of us
through it.
didn't tip them here and there.
So yeah, so I didn't tip Parramatta. So you boys, why Melbourne?
I picked Para.
yeah, I picked Parramatta. You tipped Melbourne.
I just did a full reverse on the matter. Melbourne. Why'd you guys tip Parramatta? Because I tipped Melbourne. I tell you why I tipped Melbourne. They don't lose round one. I don't care what you say about the team, whatever. They don't lose round one.
Look, I've watched the trials, and Melbourne look very clunky, man. And with Para at home, that's very hard to beat. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I think after a good season, I'm not the big. Everyone knows I'm not the biggest Paris.
Oh no, who would have? Josh want to lose that bid again?
No. Let's not talk about it now. It's first round. But yeah, looking at the lineups, I understand. You know what? It's very easy to go with Melbourne, but that home ground advantage first round, and they do play well against Melbourne here and there. So that's why.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
going
they've
Para.
won 5 from 6 against them. The last 6, they've won 5 of them. But I tell you what, Melbourne Storm, come on. Look, Parramatta's forward pack doesn't really impress me. Their bench doesn't impress me.
You a Para hater?
I'm not. My name's not Josh, but
Possibly. Oh,
well,
okay.
okay, we should just roll on. We'll see how this one goes. We're going to be there. Catch us there at the game.
Yeah.
Catch us there at the game. Warriors and Knights. Adrian and I went with the Warriors. You went with the Knights. Why did we go with the Warriors? I'm assuming it's the same reason. They're at home and the Knights
Yeah.
don't look too good.
Look, it was pretty much 50-50. The Knights don't really look good. The Warriors don't look that good either. But
It's
home
in New
ground
Zealand.
advantage, it's massive. Knights have to travel that long to get to New Zealand. So
I guess, yeah, this was a 50-50 one, and I went with the team who bought well on the off season. That's pretty much what it was, and I'm thinking they're going to have a good round one.
Yeah, cool.
Hoping to have a fit team, and yeah, that's pretty much why I see the Knights.
Niokore, CNK for Warriors, pretty good off season too, mate. I hope Adrian and I are right on this one.
Yeah.
Another thing I hope Adrian and I are right on, Manly getting up over the Dogs. So I'll cross to you first, Josh. Why the Bulldogs?
See what you have to say.
Why the Bulldogs? Yeah. Mate, have you looked at us? Like, honest. We spoke to Kraz. He's keen. He knows we're going to get the W. I just think, looking at the trial, we had one game was a bit average, but I can see a team who's ready to work together and, you know what, win these big games we have to win, because this is a big game against Manly. Adrian?
Bro, I'm being honest. He's already looked like you rely on Kikau. Kikau came off within 5 minutes, and he's looked like the most clunkiest team I've ever watched in my life.
If we're going to take it there, we'll just, if Tommy does get injured, mate, I think that's Manly's last place.
Yeah, in saying that, Tommy went to America. His hamstrings as bulletproof as you can get.
Tommy's got the lateral hamstrings now.
And he's playing every game this season, so we don't need to worry about injuries.
Well, that's big raps.
Manly at home. Tommy Turbo's back. And Adrian from Sportshedtv is going to be there, so they're not losing.
All right, there we have it.
Enough.
Cowboys, Raiders. I think really simple one. Cowboys, fantastic team last year. They're at home. They're probably going to defeat the Raiders, who they don't look too good on paper.
Yeah,
I got the Cowboys winning quite well.
They don't look too complete, the Raiders, at the moment. You know what, losing a few players, trying players in different positions. I feel like the Cowboys are a very strong side, and they're going to put a work into win this premiership this year. So this will have to be a must-win for them, just to put their name out there.
Yeah, I agree. Cowboys are a strong side, and they're going to build off last year. I think they'll be ready for round one, especially at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another home ground advantage. I'm loving these home ground advantages.
Yeah, well, Sharks and Rabbitohs. Look, the Rabbitohs, I've got them winning, unfortunately, purely because Nico Hines is out. I mean, if Hines is playing, Sharks at home, Sharks look good. I'll go Sharks in a very, very close one, but I think Rabbitohs will have too much control over the match now that Nico's out.
Yeah, it potentially was a game of the round, to be honest, like we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Losing Nico, it does wreck that a bit, but it'll still be a good game, I believe. I think it'll still be close. And, yeah, I think Latrell and the Rabbitoh boys will get over the line. Adrian?
Yeah, I think Rabbits are going to fire. I actually think Nico Hines is very fundamental in that team, and they're going to look very weird without him, especially round one. He's been playing all the trial matches. Look, Rabbits, I think they could get 13 plus here. Yeah.
Yeah, well, speaking of 13 plus, the Sydney Roosters, they'll beat the Dolphins. Do we even need to speak about this one? Or?
It's going to be 40 plus.
Yeah.
Whoever made this game round one, I understand it's for a trophy, but
Arthur Beetson Cup, but
it's rough. It is a rough one.
It's rough. What else is rough is like you want to enjoy the last game of the round on a Sunday, and you get the Tigers and the Titans. So usually that would be rough, but no, I'm gonna cut them some slack here. This looks like an entertaining game. It actually does. They look like two teams who just want to give it their all, not only just in terms of like rugby league sense, but I reckon attacking wise. Yeah. I genuinely just took a hit at both teams and their fans, but I'm actually keen to see this for once. No, if this was Tigers Titans last year, don't worry about Sunday footy. Who wants to go out for a beer? I'll just go out for a beer and not watch the footy.
You know what?
But this one, I'm keen.
I agree. The Tigers and Titans, I think they've built well in key positions. I think that's essential for this year. And yeah, Tigers looks exciting in their trials, and obviously Kieran Foran added to the Titans. That'll help. They've got Verrills, another good hooker.
Shoopy.
So yeah,
Aaron Shoop.
So yeah, they're looking all right.
Yeah, I feel like you said, Norman, usually, it'd be a game you might skip, but this is one you want to watch, especially in the last one of the round. I'm keen for this round, actually. It was looking really good for the first round of the NRL season. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited too, but guys, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Round one, it's awesome and stuff like that, but guys, we've got to speak about us. We've got to speak about Sportshedtv. Yeah. What's coming onto the page? What are things looking like for Instagram, for TikTok, for YouTube? What do we want to tell everyone about?
Well, like you said before, we got the bowl prediction and tips coming back.
Yep. New segment on Thursdays with Supercoach Whisperer.
Yes. Player to watch. That's what we're going to call the boys, right?
Yep. Player to watch.
So Supercoach player to watch, really. So it may not be the person who scores the most. We might get it wrong here and there, but it's going to be the player who we think will shock a lot of people, and you know what, do a great job for what he's worth. So we were talking between each other. We're still going to work it out, but it's going to drop on every Thursday.
Yeah, every Thursday afternoon. Might even drop before this. By the time it gets out there, not sure. But every single Thursday in the afternoon, we're going to be posting the Supercoach play to watch this week. It'll be decided by the three of us and Josh from Supercoach Whisperer. So that'll be posted on our Instagram. And then on Mondays, for 15 to 20 minutes at around 8 o'clock, we'll get a set time. Should be around 8 o'clock. One of us will go live with the Supercoach Whisperer, and we'll just discuss the round that just went in terms of Supercoach with everyone on live. We'll talk about the round, who performed, who didn't perform, how our teams went. It'll be short and sweet. Then after that, you can catch whoever goes live. We'll just straight jump onto TikTok for our Monday Night Live, and we're going to try to go live, all of us, once a week this year, right?
It's gonna be happening this year.
Yeah, our YouTube, stay tuned because we'll be doing these weekly episodes. Thursday nights.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then obviously we're pumping out the shorts content with our fan TV, and also we get certain things with players coming on, and we got 10 in the bin with a few people lined up too.
Yeah. I think most exciting now is we're back, baby. Fan TV's back.
Yeah,
we're going to be back to the games. We're going to be heading to at least one game a week. So yeah, that's really exciting.
We're bringing something new this year. Pre-game, we're going to be going live. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit different going around with the mic before the game live. Get that inside scoop and see who everyone's tipping, see what fans are rocking up, get to see everything really. Yeah, it's a bit different to what we usually do, but hope everyone can jump on board.
Yeah, make sure you get to the games early. Like get there half hour before kickoff, and you'll be on the camera. We'll be going live before kickoff, and everyone jumping on board and doing some interviews before we get the actual content during and after the game. So that's awesome. We got a lot of NRL content coming back on on Instagram as well. So we are very much looking forward to that. Obviously, fans are join the tipping comp, the VB NRL tipping comps. The code is Sportshed. More information on our Instagram, link in bio as well. You can just join the link there.
Supercoach.
Supercoach too.
Yep.
Take us on in the Supercoach League.
Good luck.
Honestly, good luck to everyone because we're pretty good with our NRL coverage.
I think we're ready now.
So I think we're ready. Yeah. Supercoach wise, tips wise.
Yeah, we're pretty ready.
It's gonna be a good year. Any closing notes, Josh?
I just want to say Mark Hughes on top, and to be serious, we just love this trophy. We're ready for the season, and we can't wait to just what we have to show everyone on behind the screen.
Yeah, I think we're really excited now that Sportshedtv charity match is finally done and dusted.
For this year,
straight into Fan TV, straight into Instagram, straight into TikTok. We're ready to work hard for you all.
Yeah, we've got a lot coming. I don't know if we're going to announce this on YouTube, but we will be streaming a couple games this year with commentary. So there's more to come, but we'll see how it goes. But trust me, there's a whole lot more to come. Thank you to absolutely everyone who helped with the charity match. It was a huge success. We'll leave it there because we've got to play another charity match for the end of the year.
That's
and
it.
We'll end it there before we tell everyone our whole plans, and I end up telling you my bank account details and everything like that. Blah blah blah.
Sportshedd
We'll leave it there.
out.
Sportshedd out.